I was the only person in my family who used to think that ghosts and supernatural things were just misconceptions. But this was until I took a horrific train ride on Route 88, which still haunts me to this day. I was about to leave the city for my business work in a town situated on the outskirts of the city. After finishing my work, I packed my luggage and went to the train station. I was very shocked to know that almost every train was unavailable for service. Only one train was operational, but it was a very old train with a very scary appearance. But I had no other option, so I bought the ticket and entered the train. The train gave a very scary look. The compartments of the train were drenched in spider webs and the seats were torn. There were only a few people on the train, and they were scattered in different compartments. At first I thought that I should not board the train as it could be dangerous, but I somehow continued. I settled on a window seat to get some fresh air, hoping to catch some sleep before reaching the destination. As the train pulled away from the station, the rhythmic clatter of the tracks gave me a soothing effect, and I was about to sleep. But all of a sudden, I heard a small girl crying. I was terrified after that, as there were no children on the train. After some time, I saw a small girl standing in front of me. She kept on staring at me. After a while, her eyes started to bleed. I immediately stood up and ran towards the other department. When I entered the other compartment, that girl was already there. I fainted on the spot. When I came into my senses, no one was there. After recovering from the recent trauma, I tried to overlook what happened. I said to myself that it was just my misconception due to the strange atmosphere of the train. I settled in my seat and had my breakfast. While I was busy with my breakfast, the conductor of the train came. He gave a very weary look. He was an old man with a very frightening appearance. My heart was pounding faster as he approached me. He came close to me and said, "Show me your ticket." I immediately gave him the ticket. After that, he stood there for a while and then asked me to come with me to the other compartment, as I was alone in that compartment. I said that I'm okay here. He yelled at me with such a demonic noise that it took my breath out of my chest. I went into the other compartment, and it was also empty. My body was shivering with fear. I took my seat and started to pray. All of a sudden, I saw that conductor standing near to my face with a knife drenched in blood in his hand. I screamed, and after a moment's blink, he was not there. The atmosphere of the train started to become dismal and gloomy. There was smoke everywhere, and it felt that the place was getting trapped by strange forces. I immediately took my luggage and tried to escape from there. I ran from one compartment to another to save my life. Every new compartment has some bone-wrenching things there. In one container, there were bones of dead people, and in another, fresh blood all over the place. Luckily, the train stopped, and I ran out of it. While I was running, I bumped into the guard there, who told me that the conductor I saw had died almost 10 years ago. That made me sure that the train was a moving death vehicle, as it was haunted by spirits. Luckily, my life was saved. The incident became a constant trauma and haunted me throughout my life.